Hey guys, it's Tony McAfee with the Android Guys and TechDissected. I've got an unboxing of the new Blu VIVO IV today, so let's check it out. There we go. A 1.7 gigahertz octa-core processor, 5-inch Full HD Super AMOLED display. I'm not sure. Someone said that this is the exact same display that is on the Galaxy S4, so that's pretty interesting. 13 megapixel rear camera with autofocus, 5 megapixel front camera, 2 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of storage. 2300 milliamp hour battery, that's the same thing that's in the Nexus 5, still on Jelly Bean Android 4.2, and the most impressive thing about this phone, it is 5.5 millimeters thick. Alright, let's take a look at the phone. Okay, as you can see, I've already actually taken the phone out and played with it, so it doesn't have the factory sticker on anymore, but still. So, very sleek design, very thin. Both buttons are on the same side. The only thing over here is the SIM port. Got your charging port on top. Your camera sticks out just a little bit, but when you put the case on, it's actually flush. Your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on the bottom, and your microphone. I mean, this is just such a departure for Blu phones. All the Blu phones I've had before are made out of plastic, and I mean, still not horrible, but on par with what you'd expect from Samsung. This is totally more of Sony. This is just such a different style from what I'm used to from them. This is all CNC cut. Steel or metal of some sort, I'm not sure if it's steel, around the edges, and then Gorilla Glass 3 on the back and on the front. So we've got the same launcher, but look at that, look at how gorgeous that is. There's that HD AMOLED display. I mean, you can see now because of the light there, but when you're using this in normal everyday use, it doesn't you can't even tell where the edge of the screen is. That's how awesome that looks. We still have the Blu Navi launcher, which doesn't have an app drawer, but easily fixed with a third-party launcher. And just swipe down for the lock screen and swipe back up with the launcher. Alright. We'll come back to that. Let's see what's in the box. Alright. Blu, there's a little signature. They included a nice little case, still plastic case, but with the hole for the camera, that's what fits perfectly in there. And even with that case on, boy, you can't, it's still so thin. This phone is 5.5 millimeters thick on its own, so I'm going to guess this case probably only adds an extra millimeter and a half, because it just makes it flush with the camera there, you can see. So, still very, very nice feel. Still very much feels like it's just such a thin phone. I'm a little bit afraid of it. Let's see. As per usual, Blu included a screen protector with this device. Look at that in a second. Got your USB cable. Headphones. These are the same, the flat Tangle-Free headphones that have come with all the Blu devices I've had recently. Wall wart for the charger, much smaller and nicer than the one that came with the XL. The XL was kind of a large one. Let's see here. Screen protector, which I've already taken out and put on. This one was, in my experience, much easier to apply than the XL. It only comes down to there, and it goes up to here, but I might have gone down a little bit too far because it doesn't want to curve over that edge. And you got the user manual, which is pretty much the same across the board for anything with these Amigo launchers, the Navi launchers, Amigos, Gioni, same thing. And your SIM ejector tool. So let's take another look at the phone. This thing is just so sleek. The buttons have a good press feel. It almost feels like a Sony device just because of how thin and how much weight it has for such a small device. It is just a little bit taller than the Nexus 5, but that's because it's got these nice little bezels here, which if it didn't have, and normally I am against having, you know, a device be taller than it needs to be, but for such a thin device you need to have something to hold on to, and I'm sure they had to make a deal with the devil to get all this into 5.5 millimeters. It is just so impressive. Let's see. The buttons have a good feel to them. They're snappy. They're not plastic. Very responsive. 13 megapixel camera, still feels very good. And then there's the 5 megapixel front camera. Let's find the camera on this. So you've got all your options that you have on the Blu Life Pure XL, and I'm assuming most of the other Life series. Let's see, there's your selfie camera. Hello. Kind of neat looking. But overall, I think I'm just impressed with this 1.7 gigahertz octa-core processor. Definitely the most interesting new thing we've seen come out of Blu, and at 5.5 millimeters thick, it's just fantastic. I've used it a little lightly. I haven't taken it around as my daily driver for more than one day. It doesn't seem to overheat or anything, which is nice because I'd be a little afraid if this Gorilla Glass 3 were overheating. But this has just been such a nice device, and coming from the Nexus 5 and the Galaxy S4, this is every bit as snappy as the Galaxy S4 and the Galaxy S5. It is just a very, very good feeling device, and I will have more of a full review of this. This has been the unboxing video of the Blu VIVO IV.